So now I'm gonna go through the warm-up routine again and then add one set to each exercise or each muscle group of more weights, not the heaviest, nothing like that, just gaining a little bit more into getting a little bit more into strength training. I barely got sore after those last two exercises, mostly in the buttocks and the hamstrings, which are the backside of your legs, because those muscles are the one we neglect the most in modern lifestyle. We sit a lot and we always bend our backs. We never squat down to pick things up. We never lunge. We never use those muscles. Those muscles are supposed to be the biggest carriers of our bodies, but we somehow manage to neglect them, and that might cause us to have back pain and other body pains, other errors, and getting them started again might be painful. So you really have to ease into first time you're training after a long break. If you're gonna go and do squats, step ups, lunges, these are gonna activate those muscles, and if they haven't been used in a long time, you're probably even on a just rep number 2, you're gonna get this pain in them and you're gonna get really sore. So you have to ease very slowly into those. It's not good to hurt them and have massive soreness for 3-4 days, because that's gonna hinder your exercises throughout those days and cause you to use your body incorrectly when you're trying to make sure that the soreness isn't causing you more pain through just your daily activities. I actually was once at that time in my life where I trained specifically to get as sore as I could. I split my body up in routines. I did a workout routine that took over an hour each day I went training, and that was probably 5 or 6 days a week. And the goal was to get as much soreness as I could for next 48 hours. That is what we call bodybuilding. And that's when you cause these tears in your muscles to force them to grow even bigger. And I once was at that, I came to the barrier when I went into the gym and I did this massive leg workout, heavy squats, heavy deadlifts and all of that, where I almost threw up. I could barely walk into the locker rooms, but still when I woke up I didn't get sore. So that made me angry, and that made me cut down on my recovery time and my rest, and I started working out more, and I added that to everything else that was going on in my life, school and work. So it's no wonder that I ran myself into the ground. But bodybuilding training is not something you do for longevity. So for now I'm just doing strength training. I never max out anything. I never go to I never take a set to where I can't get a one more rep in. I do it heavy, but not to the end. Like some trainer said, if you want the burn, light a match. You can gain a lot of strength and good physical ability by doing that. And you do that without tearing into your body, without breaking it too much down so it won't recover. So that is really important when you're just thinking about the long run, the long game. You have to do strength exercises, but you don't have to run yourself into the ground. So, yeah, I think that's it. But that bodybuilding part, that is what the Hollywood stars do when they get these massive transformations for movie roles. Some of them most likely use steroids as well, but steroids don't do anything for you unless you put in the work as well. I saw an interview with Dorian Yates, who is a former Mr. Olympia, and he said he walks around today and he sees and hears about people, just regular people like me and you, walking around using the same amount of steroids he did when he was at his largest. And he has no idea why people would do that. And that is really dumb. So unless you're preparing for some tournament or trying to be as big as you can for some history reasons, you should leave the steroids out of your life. But anyway, I'm gonna do the workout now.